professor has challenged Obasanjo for endorsing Peter Obi. During an interview with Chinese television, Professor Bolaji Akinyemi, a former external affairs minister, slammed former President Obasanjo for releasing a statement about the upcoming general election and hinting at his preferred presidential candidate. He added that the former president has had his tenure and that he should go home and just be quiet. He further stated that Obasanjo was part of the foundation of Nigeria's problem and that he was only coming to present himself as a problem solver. Speaking further, he stated that Obasanjo behaves like General Gowon and Abdul Salam. According to him, he said, please don't let us spend this program on General Obasanjo's letter or ideas on water views because some of us believe that he it's also part of the foundation of the problems that we have in this country. And one of the things that I have said is that once you have occupied that post of president and you have served your term, please go home and be like General Gowon. Be like General Abdul Salam. Just be quiet. You have had your time and let others get on. But for you to create problems for us and then you come back and you present yourself as a problem solver, I find that difficult to swallow. I don't understand what this man is trying to say. Obasanjo is a citizen too. I don't know whether it is unconstitutional for him to say, oh, this is my preferred candidate or not. I think it's both to say what or the candidates he prefers. And also, you too, you have your own right to say this and that. But for you to tell him not to say anything, if you say maybe if it's part of the problems, you have to really prove it beyond reasonable that yes, that this man is part of the problem. You can enumerate them, but I don't think that will take away him endorsing anybody or to say, oh, this is my preferred candidate. If he says this is his preferred candidate, does it mean that that's a stance? Other might say, no, this is not my preferred candidate. At the end of the day, the Nigerian people will go to the poll to go and speak with their PVC. So telling him not to say anything is awkward. You might be right that maybe it's part of the people that created the problems that we are faced with, but that does not take the fact that he shouldn't even say this is the person I want to support or I do not want to support, because a lot of people are saying these professor statements from a different perspective. Okay. Well, some people believe that Obasanjo wants to be relevant. Relevant how? Obasanjo not known? Relevant how? Every year, this is what some people always talk. Every time, or maybe anytime he supports anybody, say he wants to be relevant, he wants to lord it over somebody, he's looking for somebody who is going to be controlling. Well, he doesn't want anybody to overcome him in Yoruba land. He's jealous of Tinubu. How can Obasanjo be jealous of Tinubu? Tinubu can never reach Obasanjo's achievements. Look for something else to say. Professor, you are supposed to keep quiet because you are in the past. Mind you, that a great number of Nigerians respect OBJ's opinion. If you have better candidates and better analysis, please present that to Nigerians. If not, please go home and forever remain quiet. Remain quiet. Was this professor not an ex-minister also? What is his achievement? He also should go and rest too. They are on the same page. Please, if you don't even know professor, just keep quiet. Nobody knows the professor. He can be professor, he can be S whatever, but you can't compare his popularity or his relevance to that of Obasanjo. This professor is not serious. These are the old people that don't want to speak the truth. He knows that Tinubu, 86 years old man, is not fit to rule Nigeria. Age fraud, source of income fraud, family background is fraud, qualification fraud, drug dealer. So if you are up to his age, you will see yourself irrelevant. Pray to accomplish 1/4 of what Tinubu accomplished. And one thing people really need to get is that it's not everybody that comes out to say oh, I'm influential, that you want to be like them. And that is the problem we have in this country. I want to be like this person. You want, but you don't even know how they started. You don't even know the source of their wealth. You don't know the what and what they have done. Even some of the people that you know that these ones do not even have clear record. Is that the kind of people? Is it everybody? So somebody, so far somebody just, you just hear that somebody has money or somebody is influential. Well, I don't even blame the setting we have in Nigeria, because they will tell you, if you don't have money, hide your face. So far you have the money, anyhow you have the money, anyhow you get the position. It's none of some people's business. They worship all of those things, not even minding that all that things that they have do not even go with integrity. So they will just say, oh, who integrity help? That is the kind of system or society we find ourselves. Oh, who this help? Who this one help? I beg, let me just get my money and get whatever I want to get. Oh, when we get to that bridge, we cross it. So when you see people talking about people like that of Tinubu that do not have good records, people just want to have the money. They want to associate with them. And when you see the majority of the people who are rooting for Tinubu, whether they are politicians, whether they are just everyday Nigerians, majority of them, I mean to say it, I'm bold to say it, majority of them, because maybe they want some kind of contract, or they believe that they can, something will just drop for them, some of the crumbs that can drop from the table. That is it, majority of them. And Nigerians are aware of that. So if you are telling us that, oh, pray that you be like Tinubu, for real, is it everybody that worships money? It's not everybody that worships money. So if when I hear people say, oh, just pray to be like who? Is it everybody that you want to be like? Is it everybody that you want to be like? You can see the way the whole thing is going on in this country is just really a mess. Like the professor said, what I said from the beginning is that you can't tell Obasanjo who to support or who to prefer. Like somebody said also, if you have a preferred candidate and better analysis, you present the person, not telling somebody that the person doesn't know what he's saying. So now, so the matter be, oh, well, I bet we don't even need old men. We don't need old men. Do you have one in your lineage? We have old people now. We have old people all over the place. Is it all old people that you respect? Is it all old people? Some people tell you that even fools grow old. So what about that? Don't be surprised, my friend. He hasn't even reached the age. His name is Dustbin already. Where is the hate coming from? This is hate speech. This media should look for ways to sanction people like this. So guys, let us know what you think about the professor's statements and Obasanjo's preferred candidates that he has presented to Nigerians. Thank you.